can't complain. Don't do no good. Nobody wants to hear it. You know how all that goes, right? Same old, same old. Oh! Nobody belongs in jail for weed. I'm 420 Jim, and welcome to the channel. What can I say? Woo. If you get a chance, please sign the petition. That's what it's about. You can find the petition at 420jim.com, or you can scan the QR, screenshot it, save it for later, send it to a friend, have them send it back to you, however you want to do it. But you need to sign the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legalized. What do you think about that? If you're new to the channel, appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you get the notifications when I go live. It may be kind of boring over the next 2 weeks because I got to kind of stay around the Springfield, Missouri, between Bentonville, Arkansas, and Springfield, Missouri, because I had 3 court dates coming up in July in Springfield, and it looks like we're going to go to them, all 3 of them cases. I'm ready. Well, 4 people, nobody's got a question. There you go. I'd sure like to know what y'all'd like to discuss, and we could have a discussion. Hello, comrade. Well, hello back. How you doing? How come now I got these crowns on here? Hang on a minute. I'm wondering when they started doing that. Hi, back at you. Oh, I don't do nothing on the 4th. We lost our freedom many year ago. Our Independence Day was gone back in the 1700s when they created birth certificates and the straw man and shit. I don't see why people are celebrating it at all. If we ever got our rights back as sovereign citizens, then it'd be good to celebrate. Oh, I'm glad you're getting... I just seen who that was, Michelle. I'm glad you're all getting ready. Me, I'm just going to watch the fireworks here in Bentonville, I guess. Some lady told me today that they shoot off fireworks. She didn't know where. At the dollar store this morning. She was cool. Right on. Yep. Oh. Well, good for you. I like eating at the Y myself. Well, yeah. But you know what I mean, when we've lost all of our freedom and stuff, they don't go by the Constitution no more or nothing. Memorial Days for the soldiers and what they did and all, not the 4th of July. 4th of July is for our independence. Or maybe I just look at it wrong. Oh, you're some sick idiot. Can we kiss and let our beer go away, sicko? Some sick, perverted sucker on my channel. Well, it takes all kinds to make up this sick world. That's definitely someone that needs a little Jesus. It's a shame they didn't come by. If they come by to sign the petition or come by and said hi, I'd do just that. I'd give them a little Jesus. But I know it's a couple stupid trolls I have that like to put stuff like that on my page to get reactions from me and y'all. That means I'm doing something right. Hey, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Scan that. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not saying I don't celebrate the 4th of July. No. No, I mean, but it ain't, if I had kids to celebrate it with or something, you know, I'd buy fireworks and do that stuff. Yeah, it's a cool holiday to just celebrate. If you're going to celebrate one, 4th of July is the one I'd celebrate. Christmas, Halloween, Easter, those are all pagan ones. Why wouldn't I celebrate 4th of July, Independence? So, I mean, I know, and hell, that's why I'm going to go see the fireworks, hopefully, you know. I don't buy them no more. Anyhow, hey, nobody belongs in jail for weed. We need it federally legalized. We're going to go backwards if we're not careful. We certainly are. People need to pay attention. Let's come together one time and we won't have to worry about it. Let's make them pay attention and bring a vote. And you know how you do that? You come together. You come together. And together we can do this. Go to 420gym.com or scan that QR. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Let's get our rights to cannabis back. There you go. Hey, Mr. Sean. Things are going good. Walmart said that I won't get more than $2,500 from them, and I'm like, okay, cool, watch. I think the judge will give me what I'm asking. If it's a just court at all, he will. Because discrimination I can prove, slander I can prove, and then malicious prosecution I can prove. It's easy for you to say, Michelle. Nope. I'm taking it to court. That's why I did it at the beginning. It's the point. It's not the money now. It's the point. If I get granted $5 or $5,000, I'm going to let the judge decide. It's the point. it don't matter. The one of them maliciously prosecuting me, discriminating me back in Kansas City or Wichita. The one I haven't even filed yet is going to be the big one. That's going to be the only one I care about here in a few months or next year. I do want to find out. I would take her offer of $2,500 if it just covers the 2 stores in Springfield and has nothing to do with settlement of what happened in Kansas City, Missouri. And I'd give them a one offer deal on that, like tomorrow. I left a message for her to call. Of course, she didn't. But I was going to tell her that if they wanted to do the $2,500 for the 2 Springfield cases and them alone, that'd probably be all right. That'd be fair. That'd be all right. But if it includes the other one, like not suing them over the Wichita store, I'd go for that. I'd go for that. So maybe she's just a lawyer and cares about here and don't even care about the Wichita thing. I think if Walmart knew what I was offering, they would jump on it. But if this don't take away my right, like say I win in small claims, if that don't take away my right to sue the store in Wichita, Kansas, I'd settle. I'd settle for that. So if she calls back tomorrow, I'll ask her that. And if she says that's what she's talking about, it's just those 2 stores, hell, we probably have a deal. And then I'll go about my travels, and I'll seek a lawyer to take the one in Kansas City, Missouri. And I'll seek it as I travel to Florida and up to D.C. and on my way back to Arizona. Pretty sure I'll find one by then. If not, I'll file it on my own. I think that's a win-win-win for all of us. What do you think about that idea? But I'm going to win a big suit just because, just because of discrimination. Like right now, there's no reason in the world I should be trespassed from a Walmart. None. Other than the fact I'm suing them. That's discrimination. That is discrimination at its finest. Besides the fact they're charging me as a plus customer. Well, that's why I'm saying, Sean, I won't worry about it. If we settle these 2, and they get this trespass thing, tell that the ticket I got to be taken away, that alleviates this here where I don't have to stay in town no more, nothing, and I could swoop up $2,500 for the mission real quick. I'd go on about the mission, because I'm more about that mission than anything. But I'd be looking for an attorney and putting out there about what happened in Kansas City, Missouri, or Wichita, Kansas, I mean. And I'd be looking for an attorney in the Wichita, Kansas area. But I can do that online. And I've got a year to do it, so no real big deal, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'd find an attorney. But if I can't find an attorney, and I'm sure I will, yeah, I can file by myself, even in the big court. I just use a paralegal. But the only time you have trouble hiring a lawyer is if you're not going to win, if it's against the cop or the city. Sometimes it don't matter if it's against the city. But if it's against like the police or something like that, yeah. Because see, they don't want to get pulled over and treated bad and this, that, and the other. The old don't shit in your own backyard type thing. But as soon as a lawyer hears discrimination case, my name and Walmart, and the fact that they trespassed me, untrespassed me, and then I received a ticket and almost went to jail over it, whatnot, I think I could prove the discrimination, and just from the whole incident, and then of course false arrest, well, not arrest, but malicious prosecution. No, but I'm sure there's going to be a lawyer to take the case. It's pretty much open and shut. I'd be surprised if I couldn't find one. But I do want to ask her, does that just count the 2 stores in Springfield only? Nothing else? If so, then heck yeah, maybe we can go ahead and settle tomorrow. I'm ready to move on and do other things as soon as I can. Well, it would be a good one because they would do it what they call pro se. They'd take it on a, you know, if I wouldn't make money if they didn't make money. They wouldn't make money if I didn't make money, you know. A pro se, or however they, pro bono, not pro se. They do it pro bono. Woo, Golden Corral, there you go. That sounds good, my brother. But hell, she probably won't even call me back tomorrow to hear the, to see. I just want her to clarify the deal. I'm thinking that, because see, I offered the deal of going over to Wichita. Maybe she ain't even considering that. Because she did say for dropping the 2, she mentioned for settling the 2 cases. Okay. Well, the 3rd case ain't filed or nothing. So she, you know, I want to clarify. Because if she's talking about the 2 in Springfield alone, them incidents alone, yeah, I'd go ahead and accept it for that. That'd be all right. Oh yeah, well, I hope to make it over that way before long. But see, I could go ahead, continue the mission, go down to Florida. Hey, Elvis the cat. Go up to DC, and then come back through Wichita, Kansas, and you know, do whatever I had to do if I didn't find a lawyer beforehand. If I find the lawyer beforehand, all I gotta do is sign paperwork. No, she knows that I could sue the 1, but you know, I think she's just a lawyer for the 2 here. I got to thinking she just, the only thing she's getting paid for is defend the Walmart stores there in Springfield, Missouri. When she kept saying that she would see if she would offer any more or whatever, whoever she's talking to is a lady. And I think it would be the ladies at that Walmart store, but I could be wrong. Or the general CEO of that area or whatever. But I don't know. I think each store might be responsible for their own shit. I don't know how it works, and I really don't care. But if she's talking about she don't give a shit what I do, that don't have nothing to do with what's not, you know, happened, and what she got hired for, that's cool. I'll take the deal. Let's go. I've only been without weed for a day now, so I'm good. I've only been without weed for a day now. I'm good for another couple days. I'm good for another couple days. Heck, I'm only going to be here until next Friday, if that. I might leave as early as Wednesday. I'm thinking about going to a flea market this weekend, and then being in the following Tuesday or whatever it is, being in Springfield, because court would be on the Wednesday, I think, or something like that. 2 weeks from now. Today's the 2nd, right? Yeah, 2 weeks from now is court. Right on. Hey, I wonder when they started putting these crowns out. 1, 2, and 3. You seen what? Do what now? I seen that, was curious myself. Oh, number 2, now I'm number 3. I guess that's top comment, contributor, or whatever. Maybe first to make a comment, second, third. I have no idea. It just started doing it yesterday or day before, I forget which. They just go as high as 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not too far away from 800 subscribers. If a few of you people would tell a few of your people to subscribe to the channel, man, I'll have 800 before you know it, and then 900, and then 1,000. I don't know what happens at 1,000. Probably nothing, but it'd be cool to hit 1,000. I don't think I think that there have to be so many views and stuff like that. I have no idea. Now they might put you in like I guess TikTok puts you in a monetary program or something, where people can give you stars and gifts and shit like that. I don't know. I don't mess with none of that. But maybe once I hit 1,000, it'll tell me something like that. I have no idea. Look at that long ass title about Jim. This gotta be one of the idiots. Leave Don from Walmart alone. Yeah. Because he should mind his own damn business. Because he should mind his own damn business. Yeah, we're all entitled to our opinion, but when you put it out there on the internet and say you're part of a troll that's a conspiracy to take my mission down, he's an idiot, just like you are. Say goodbye to the idiots, people. Damn, it's a shame I have to explain myself to the idiot. Well, thank you, Mud Turtle. Hell, I get the trolls upset. I'm doing a damn good job. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Sign the petition. Hell, a couple months ago, I only had 300 subscribers. I'm just a couple away from 800. I should have got off of that stupid Facebook a long time ago and done YouTube. So, you know, the good Lord works in mysterious ways. Yep, he got me off of the damn Facebook. Yep. Because I couldn't quit it. I promised my fans I wouldn't. That I'd be there till I got kicked off. So, see, I've kept my word on everything. And I even tried to make another account. Boom, got kicked off it. So, worthless to do it now, right? But see, the good Lord had me start doing my lives on YouTube. And it built up my audience on YouTube, you know. I'm 800 strong on YouTube. Please sign it. I keep my word. Well, it's not just being a real man, but my dad did teach me a man's only as good as his word, and a handshake's a contract. But I also like to keep my word to my Savior and my Father, my Holy Father. Keeping my word to them is what's real and what's most. I won't do like these trolls that are talking about me and lying and stuff. See, they have to lie to get someone to hate me and stuff because I don't do the things they say I do. Nobody can prove where I scam no one, just them running their mouths. No one can prove I've ever hurt an animal, just them running their mouths. All their lies, just them running their mouths. But why worry about it? You know what I mean? I guess I'm doing something right. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them demons all over me, would I? Oh, we know that. Just pure demon. Pure demons. But that's all right. They're going to be judged here shortly. Hopefully by the courts, but I know definitely by the Father. So, you know. And the sad thing is they're looping in new people like this Don guy from Walmart. He don't know nothing about me except what he sees these trolls lie about. And he wants to say I'm a idiot and I'm this, I'm that, and blah, blah, and this, that, and the other. And I never tried to get him fired. I just wonder if Walmart knows that their employees are trolling me and stuff on my page. And then proudly say that they're trolling me. That's not asking nobody to fire his ass. If he's dumb enough to post that stuff on me or in a group or something that is built just to conspire to take my mission away, oh hell yeah, I'm going to pass that along to every police department there is. I'm going to pass it over to H&R at Walmart and anyone else that'll look at it right here on YouTube. Just like I did. That's plain stupidity. Plain stupidity. I never did nothing to him in the world. Why the hell's he got a grudge or say something against me? See, people like that are just bad and evil. Why can't we love one another? Until you mess with me, I'm all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. But I'll pick up my double-edged sword like the Bible tells me and defend myself and my family in a heartbeat. I'd rather be kind and peaceful. I don't see color, race, none of that bullshit. You know? We shouldn't have to have borders nowhere, but sadly we do. But it should all be one race, the human race. That's all. The human race. Can you imagine the world if we just believed in the human race and the golden rule? There you have heaven. You'd have paradise. I could be wrong, but I think so. Because the golden rule covers the 10 commandments. Pretty much, except keep the Sabbath day. Everything else is pretty much under the 10 commandments, you know. Or under the golden rule. Nobody wants to be lied to. You don't want to be stolen from, you know. all them things that people do to others to hurt, torture, whatever, they don't want it done to them. Or maybe in the past they had it done to them. You know, and just keep the cycle. Who knows? But at some point, my God, people, we need to stop the bullshit. Come out of the box. Everything you know, you're taught. People will say you're on a spinning ball, spinning through the world. They're finally coming out with the proof to show people that's stupid, that we're on a flat plane. But who cares? Who cares if we're a triangle and everybody's wrong? We're still on planet Earth. Who cares if they're blacks, white, reds, Jews, Muslim, whatever. Human beings, planet Earth. Can't we all just get a bong? That's my theory in a nutshell. Well, wonder where Will is tonight. He's probably waiting a few more minutes before he joins in. Working on the boat or something. Oh, goodness. If I think of it, I might check with YouTube help and find out what these crowns are for. and why they all of a sudden they started showing up. Maybe that's an incentive to get other people to interact with it or something. Yeah. Well, you know what? To have good, you've got to know bad. To know light, you must know dark. To know cold, you must know hot. Everything is a yin and a yang. Good and bad. Looking for my thermos, and it was setting, holding my phone up. I'm gonna get me some soda in here. Oh yeah, well, see, like I say, I understand borders and all too, Sean. I'm not saying I'm just saying it's a shame that we all can't be the human race and love one another. There's always going to be the pinky in the brain mentality. You know what I mean? We always got the pinky in the brain mentality out there. It's all right when we're alive. What's this bullshit that I'm reading? Let me read this right. We have right here, or feeling like, did you have never threatened you or did anything wrong? Besides, leave comments. You are stupid. Go away. Sue me, you idiots. Sue me. Do the right thing. Take my ass to court and sue me. Stupid idiots. Hey, yeah. No, Sean, wow, that's deep. That's deep. That's kind of like shit and giggle brownies. Would you chance it? Hey, give me a second to get something in my thermos and I'll be right back. Movely. Right on. Hell, Sean, I didn't mean to run your way. Did you go? Oh, I thought you said so long after your comment, and I was like, huh? What did I say? Right on, brother, right on. Woo, doggy. Well, we'll see what life brings tomorrow. You know what I mean? My photos. Oh my gosh. What was it? 9,000 views, I think, already on the photos from Walmart. If I read it right, I've already got 9,000 views on just the photo from Walmart on my reviews. I have to go back and check and look at that, but pretty cool. Oh, you meant the message? Okay, right on. Nah, the message wasn't long. It was all right. But I like the way you express that. Someone's going to always want control. Whether it be dozen people in a dozen different so-called countries or whatever. Someone always wants to be in control. Tell others how to live, what they should do, can't do, what they should believe in. You know what I mean? We lost so many freedoms as American citizens, it's unreal. That's my whole problem right now, is all the rights and privileges that we lost as United States citizens. Oh, absolutely. Now, I agree with you on that, Sean. I agree with you on that. And I know why we have borders. And I don't mind the U.S. having a border because all the other countries have borders. And I'm living proof you just can't go over there without consequences. You heard my story about buying my way out of Mexico back in the 70s, right? Or no, it was the 80s. I bought my way out of Mexico for $50. I didn't have a passport, a tourist card, none of that, or a visa. But they damn sure weren't going to just let me go. If I hadn't had that $50, I'd probably done a little jail time or whatever. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But I do understand borders and stuff, and you know, as long as the other countries want borders and stuff, that's just part of life. Me, I think it's a shame that people don't realize there's only one race, the human race. What are we all racing to? Death. Why have wars and make it come quicker? Do you know what I mean? What's our race to? Where do we end up? Dead? We're all racing to death. From the moment we take that breath of life, we're racing to death. Yeah. Don't think you did what? You lost me. You lost me on that. Oh yeah, hey, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. The Tower of Babel. Yep, that's exactly what I thought of as soon as you said that, Sean. Absolutely. Yeah, just think, man. You hit something there. Just think about this. AI now. Yeah, go back to the Tower of Babel where we were, trying to find him, build a tower to him and everything, discover him and whatnot. And look, with AI now, woo, he's got to be kind of pissed now. No wonder he's getting ready to come. No wonder he's getting ready to come in Revelations. Because we are right now as the days of Noah. We are right now as the days of Noah. Hey, you see who they're pretending to be now? Oh my gosh. Stupidity runs deep. Oh, for goodness sake. Hey, I've been watching Deadly Sketch. I finally found one of them programs where you can watch the Deadly Sketch basically for free. I mean, you get commercials just like YouTube or anything else. They're not that bad or that long. But anyhow, they got like 13 seasons, I guess. And I thought that you could only watch one of them because the others had a lock on it. But after you watch one, it seems to unlock the other one, because I watched 4 or 5 starting at the beginning. Pretty cool. So I know what I'll be doing from now until court, If I have to sit and wait on Walmart to go to court, I'll be sitting watching the Deadly Sketch. I was watching it before this live. I've been watching it all day. I'll watch it after this live. I just got a regular stupid TV, but Frankie sent me a smart box that turns it into a smart TV. And I'm watching it on Roku, or whatever you call that right now. I've got that app on it. And I got Pluto, Tibu, whatever. I got half a dozen of the free ones on it, YouTube and shit. It's pretty cool. Frankie sent it to me. It makes your dumb TV smart. Yeah. Well, I didn't know you could watch Deadly Sketch on it. I was watching a couple things that was on it, I think, but I just happened to stumble across the Deadly Sketch. It said watch an episode now, and I clicked it, and it was the first one. And then before you know it, there's like, it says 13 seasons or so. Watch, they get you halfway into the first season, then tell you have to pay from there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. Frankie's the one that got me into the Roku, the Tubi, and all that shit. Pluto. As though if I don't have a hard enough time figuring out what to watch, now I got half a dozen different apps. I probably, if I searched on each one of them, I probably could watch just about anything. What's up, Ray? Oh, I don't know. It's from Onan. ONN. Frankie could tell you the name of the box. But I don't know if there's a name for it. Yeah. It's just a box. It don't have a name. It's an ONN. Well, I'm finding more and more shows, and I mean, heck, I see so many good ones that I like, but you know, after I watch half that, I gotta go watch something else for a bit, and then something else, and then go back and watch more of the, mix it up. Hi, baby. Little baby. What's your little baby? Oh, I got my oil changed today in the generator. I certainly did. I certainly did. So I was happy about that. A couple hours overdue probably, but I don't know. I haven't been timing it. Still looked pretty good. Felt pretty good, you know what I mean? But changed it. Well, hell, I'm going to have to babysit this generator for a few more weeks till we get to court with Walmart and stuff. So I'll probably do a video with it and send it off. My email, though, I can't get my email to work right. I can send and receive, I can receive pictures and stuff like that, and letters and attachment stuff, but I can't send attachments. It puts everything in queue. If I attach something to it, a screenshot, a picture, or anything, it puts it in queue. But if I just write an email, I can send it. What the hell's wrong with my, anybody know? Oh, right on. Glad you found it. I looked it up one time, and I think I told Google, box that makes a dumb TV smart, or something like that, and it brought it up. I don't know what you mean about that, Sean. And I haven't, that I know of, I never changed anything on my email. Used to, I could, no problem, send, receive all kinds of emails and pictures and stuff. Then all of a sudden, if it's got something, a picture or something to it, it puts it in queue. It will not send it. Yeah, but it could be a screenshot, it could be a picture, it could be pretty much anything that I try and send. But evidently I changed something or something happened, and I can't get it to fix. Like Rhonda send me screenshots. I'll try and send a screenshot of my own back. No, just goes in the queue. Now on my other email, if I gotta use my other phone and shit, I can send them and whatnot. But this one here, nah. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I just don't know how to correct it. Something I did, and I need to know how to correct it. I'd like to correct it. Have it corrected, whatever. Well, we're going to have to find out where they're shooting off the fireworks. I guess Friday. Of course, I would think you'd probably see them anywhere from town. Not sure. But, oh, now that I think of it, I probably could just Google it, huh? Close out, yeah. But if I close out, you mean if I close out my email, then how do I get it back? I don't understand what you're saying there. If I close it out, how do I get back on my email? I don't remember the passwords or none of that stuff. Hey, One World, glad you're back. Can I delete it and bring it back up? How do I sign back into it? Yeah, I don't remember passwords and shit on my accounts. I'm just being truthful. Most time, I forgot password. They send me a code or a text to a phone or an email or something, and I reset it. I need someone tech savvy to be with me and tell me and show me what to do or do it for me. That's what I need. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I've used so many different passwords that yeah, Michael. Sorry if I called you Michelle earlier. My eyes are. I just realized, Michael. Yeah, I may need help. Oh, I hear you. I guess what would be is find my passwords. Because I'm sure you can find your passwords and stuff, I would think. Or just reset some passwords real quick. You know? Yeah. Because my other phone has a different account on it. I wonder if one of my other phones had this account on it. Or the, yeah. That's what I probably ought to do. Fire up one of my other phones and see if it happens to have this email account on it. And see if that one can transmit back and forth. If it is, then it's something in the app on this phone. Or a corrupt phone, you know. Would that be fair to say? Like if I can go to one of my other phones and it's got the same email address as this one, 420jimjackapoo@gmail. If I can use that one, it sends and receives pictures and stuff, whatnot. That would mean it was kind of like corrupting this phone. Because that app's to this phone, not that other phone or nothing, right? Well, I wonder where the hell Will's been. I ain't heard from him in a little bit. Hope he's all right, doing okay. I don't think he was on my lunchtime. Oh, my man missed a message in between. Could be queued because of large attachment or slow internet. Yeah. I don't know. If I go to my other phone and my other account, it does it. So, and that's hotspotting it off of this phone. So this phone would get a better internet connection than one I hot spotted, right? All that technology bullshit's got me. There's Michelle. How we doing? Where's Will? I don't know. I don't think he was on this morning's one. Damn, Will don't like me no more. Now that I'm on Facebook, nobody likes me no more. Oh. I'll get over it. He's got my phone number. I hope so. I hope so. Send him a message and ask him why the hell he ain't on my lives no more. No, I'm saying I can hotspot my other phone, which has a different email address, and I can send and receive pictures and stuff. So I should be able to do it on this phone, because this phone's actually providing the hotspot, I would think. Right on there, Mr. Sean. You have a great evening, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you, brother. You just messaged him. He's probably working late, driving or something. I don't think he was on this morning and hell. For some reason, I don't think he was on yesterday's. I could be wrong. I know why Frankie ain't here. Frankie's at work. Oh, I've turned my phone off and let it set for a couple of minutes and turn it back on. Yeah. It was fine for a year or so. I mean, I never had no trouble with it. Then all of a sudden, every time I sent an attachment, it would go into queue. So, I mean, I don't know if I changed the setting or if I did something wrong or whatever. But it used to work fine. But I think I'll try and charge up one of my other phones if I can find them. I forget where I put them right now. And see if I got the same email account on it. And if I do, I'll see if I'll hotspot it and see if it can send and receive on it. If it can, oh well. I know that I need to redo the app on this phone. And as long as I have it on that other phone, I should be able to get back on it, right? I would hope. It would just say your account detected a new device logging on. Was this you? Or, you know, give you a warning like that probably. Yeah, I've tried all the tricks I can think of, my friend. I have. I was hoping some people knew some more tricks. Damn, nice car. Nice car. Nice Charger. So, bummer. My dang hair tie's getting ready to break. And I ain't got no more. I can't go to Walmart. I'm halfway thinking about making an order there tomorrow. And use that office complex as an address. And tell them I'm on the street. See if they deliver. Got to redo my signs. I just did them quickly and didn't think about them or nothing. I just grabbed a marker and one little sign at a time, put on the table and tape them up. Tomorrow I'm going to change them up a little bit. I know what I want to put on them, and I'll get there a little early to do it, and I'll probably tape them up and then do it where they stand out. Getting my 4th of July message out of Walmart. I am. I'm pissed I can't go in there and shop. You know what I mean? You know, some people say, oh, it's a blessing. You shouldn't shop there anyway. No, I mean, hell, that's where I've always shopped. I don't want to go find another store or nothing. I want to be treated like any other human being should be treated. Just because you got 1 or 2 managers that don't like my name or my vehicle, damn. Walmart, lighten up, quit discriminating. Well, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Which one? Which one? The first court date is the 16th. That's me suing the one Walmart over slander. The first case is slander and discrimination, and that's on the 16th. The 17th is criminal. Walmart versus me. That's going to be funny when there. Hopefully, right then and there, they let me refer them to the YouTube channel, let them listen to the tape and see the video of me shopping in said store. You know. Plus, I might even have the decision of the courts on the first one with the Walmart, you know. But I don't want a ruling on a trespass on the first case. I don't. I'm not even doing that one as a trespass because they didn't mention I was trespassed. Hell, had they known that I had to trespass in Wichita, I would have been to jail that day. Oh yeah, them cops, they had a hard on. They didn't like me at all. They would have took me out of that vehicle and pounded dogs, pups and all, and they would have put me in jail. They damn sure would have. Ain't no doubt in my mind that would happen. That the good Lord looked out for me. Big time. And then I got to stick around to the 31st. The second one's the 31st. Well, if she calls me back tomorrow, see, I want to make sure that I understand their offer. I'm thinking their offer is everything's wiped from this day back, anything to do with Walmart. That would take $5,000. That would take that. But if we're just saying to settle the 2 stores and only the 2 stores in Springfield, Missouri, I'd take that. I'll tell her tomorrow, hey, yeah, let's do that. If you're not saying I have to give up my case against the one in Wichita, Kansas, that you're not including that in this deal, oh, I'd take that because I'd make way more than $3,000 off that store. I'd just turn that over to an attorney. And I'd be able to continue on my journey with $2,500. I don't. It's not about being greedy or nothing. It's nothing about being greedy, but what's right's right. And heck, if I wait 2 weeks from now I've got a really, 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 really good chance the judge is going to award me $5,000. The only thing I don't like and don't want to have to like is they're going to wait 30 days, and on the 30th day, they're going to let me know that they didn't appeal it, and probably tell me where to send the check, like they did in Georgia. So I just want to make sure what their deal pertails. If it's like, hey, I don't care what happens in another state or in the future, I'm just talking about right now, these cases I'm hired for in Springfield, oh yeah, we got a deal. So we'll see if she calls me in the morning, because I haven't been able to clarify it with her. If that's their deal, oh hell, I'll tell her, cool, I'm here. Tell someone to come out with it wrote up and a check, and I'll sign it and sign it. I'll see you. I want to go do 4th of July somewhere else. Bye. Other than that, like I say, it's only 2 more weeks. I've done waited, what, 3 or 4? So. Oh, I could leave anytime I wanted. I know. The trespass is going to be dropped, but I'm going to show up for court and get my paperwork and stuff. It's stupid not to. But why leave? I have court on the 31st. I'm not just going to give that suit up. And if they're going to be stupid and take me to court on this one and whatnot, they're probably going to be stupid on the second one. Then you had the problem of, like I say, in August, they'd probably let me know, okay, we're not going to appeal. You can, pick up your check, whatever. Depending on, if I went anywhere, that would suck. But I'm thinking after the 31st, if Walmart owes me money, as long as I have to wait on an appeal, why not wait right here? As long as I have to wait to get paid and a place to be paid and whatnot, why not just come and do it right here? So it may be the end of August. It may be the end of August before I get back on the road. I want this Walmart shit done, over with. Should have never happened. I got a giant discrimination suit against them. I got one hell of a discrimination suit against them. And see, the thing is, Walmart's told me, I've got it recorded, I'm sure, a dozen times. Walmart told me that, they wouldn't discriminate against me. And I tell them, well, the store threw me out because of the way my vehicle looks, but other campers can be there. Well, we can't do nothing about that. They run their own store parking lot, la-di-da-di-da, They shouldn't, but, and then you get an apology the next day or whatever from the store manager. And, it was just bullshit. You know what I mean? Walmart will tell you they can't do that. They can't. I mean, they do. But legally they can't discriminate. They told me they would not discriminate against me. And I beg your pardon. Don't you think they discriminated against me? And then why now? They've offered settlement, right? Of $2,500 versus $500. Why are they keeping the trespass against me? Why are they using that as a tool to get me to settle this? If I've not stole from them or nothing, and I'm saying this whole thing's over discrimination and slander, the first thing they should have done to show good faith is lift the trespass, right or wrong. That's why I think I got a real good chance of getting $5,000 in a couple of weeks, or getting the judgment, because those are the questions I want to put to the judge. You know what I mean? Hell, I've tried to negotiate. They tried to, insult me, whatever. But okay, I understand, part of the lawyer game, but that's why it's in small claims. But no, I really want to kick her butt in court. I think I can. I think I can. When I took them on the first time, I always said 50-50 chance. If the court is a fair court, I will kick her ass. Now, if it's not a fair court, there's nothing I can do about it. But in a fair court, oh yeah, I'll kick her ass. There's no defense. What do you mean if I told him I don't want to come back? Oh, heck, I want to be able to come to Walmart like anyone else. Okay? When I get off the road, and if I'm living back out Black Canyon or whatever, I'll do like I normally did and have food delivered to me and stuff. You know what I mean? But while I'm on the road, I want to be treated like any other person with an RV would be treated at a Walmart. Nothing more, nothing less. I demand it from the truck stops. Why wouldn't I demand it from the Walmarts or any other place? Cracker Barrel, any one of them. If they let other RVs or stuff stay there tonight, and they don't let me because of the way my vehicle looks, that's discrimination. And what were they discriminating? Is it the name of the vehicle? The cannabis leaves that could be maple leaves? Is it the crosses? I mean, what offends them that gives them the right to discriminate? Oh, no, they know. No, part of my deal. When I told them the $5,000, I'm the one that said they must give me a letter stating that I can come back to the Walmarts. No, that's part of my deal, to settle with them. Oh, yeah, part of my deal to settle with them. Like the $2,500, they must give me a letter saying from this day on, I'm welcome to any Walmart there is, and unless another problem arises, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I want to continue to shop at Walmart like I should be able to. Hell, I want to give them their money back. I just want to get something in return for it. Oh, yeah, well, maybe. Don't know. But hopefully the judge sees my point. And, like I say, they want to charge me every month to be a plus member of Walmart, yet I can't come and shop at their store when I've never done anything wrong. So, and are you trespassing me, or are you trespassing my vehicle? Okay? Their whole thing is that sign. Why couldn't I just cover the sign? Why wouldn't they say, oh, if you just take that sign down, you're fine till dark? You know what I'm saying? Why don't they say, well, yeah, get your vehicle, you can't have it here, but what if I came in your car, an Uber, or walked there? Why am I not allowed to shop at a Walmart? So you get my point? It's discrimination against 420 Jim. It has nothing to do with the vehicle or anything. It really, really don't. It's 100% discrimination against me. Oh, that security guard didn't like me being there at all. Absolutely, you can tell that in the video. The manager in the video told me I could go back out there and be out there till dark, which was like 2 hours away. Permission from him. And I asked him, would you tell that to your security guard? Oh no, I'll call his boss instead. Cool. Then how come 10 minutes later I'm threatened going to jail and shit? 10 minutes later I'm being threatened to be put in jail and shit if I don't leave. I tell that cop, look, dude, the manager just told me I'm more than welcome to stay here a couple hours. Hey, we'll see. They're on their way out. He didn't come out. He's going to have to come to court. He didn't come out. No. 2 ladies from Asset Protection come out. Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? Why didn't the manager come out and say I changed my mind or whatever? You know what I mean? Why in the world did Asset Protection, you know, the people that think you steal and shit, why, or think you're a threat to them, why did they come out and do that? They got them pretty good. I know why. Couple placed phone calls to them, just like the other store that I stayed at a couple of days before and met all the security on. Nobody had a problem with me. Kind of funny all of a sudden that them 2 Walmarts that happened, isn't it? Now, whether Walmart wants to investigate into them any farther, you know, I don't care. I don't care. I'm suing Walmart. I'll take care of the others when I get to their city and state. And if more want to join them and chime in and mouth off that they're a troll and, you know, they're against me or think I'm a crazy or whatever, I'll see their asses in court too. I don't care. That's the best thing I can do. I don't care. I'll see them in court. I'm not ashamed to say that. What's wrong with saying that? That's why we have courts and stuff. Huh. What's putting looks like something's putting a line down my face in a shadow. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I can. Well, yeah, there's like a line straight down my, and if I move my hat, it goes away. Like there's a string hanging here and there's not. It's funny. It's just got to be YouTube screwing with me. No pot. Damn, I'm having hallucinations. Cannabis withdrawals. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I hope old Will's all right. You never heard back from him, Michelle? Are you still here? Oh, last year I had my eye surgery done and stuff. I did a lot of work for some people that was supposedly my friends in Texas. Spent a lot of money, put a lot of hours and their time in work, whatever, just bullshit and lies. And they took my money, threw me off the property, so I had to move out to Arizona. I finished my surgery out in Arizona, and boom, after that, here I am this year on the road. Oh, on the 4th. I don't remember. Oh, I think I was at Doug's. I could be wrong, but I think I was at Doug's. I know 1 year or 2 years I've been at Doug's house on the 4th. If Doug was here, he could tell you. But shit, I'm at that age, you know. If I can sit here and see him and, yeah, cool, you know, I'll be all right. If I don't see him, as long as my hotspot's working and whatnot, and I can see the deadliest catch, I'll be all right too. The only time I'm not going to be all right is when I can't watch my TV. Yeah. Oh, couple different years. A couple different years we were on the jet skis. 2 different years. Yeah. 2 different years I went out there and we did the jet skis. I think 22 and 23 or 23 and 21. I don't know. I don't remember. Time's been going just like. Yeah. Yeah, it was taking on water. Had to bail it out quite a bit. But it was all right. We didn't sink it or nothing. Didn't flood the engine out. To me, when you flood the engine out and you can fall off, it just rolls over, you know. To me, that's sunk. Not literally sunk. But, yeah. You ain't gonna ride off. You're gonna have to bail it out. But I didn't let it get that bad. I guess you'd call that submerged, not sunk. Ah, that's the word, submerged. I just thought of that. Yeah, and where the hell's Will? Because we had this conversation last week. And I just figured out the word. Well, I hope he's all right. I don't know. Michelle, are you still here? Did you hear back from him, or are you still here, or anything? Hey, folks, and by the way, if you're not on the petition, go to the petition. It's in this subscription, or the petition that's in the description of the video, 420gem.com, or you can scan the QR. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we want federally legal. Please put your name on the petition, help that happen. Be part of the solutions to the problem. Please subscribe here to my channel and hit the all notification button. Subscribing don't cost nothing. Please tell others. Oh no, 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 absolutely not. Nope. I'm one of them people who don't like heights. One year I worked with Ray Kamick Shows, and I helped him move one of the only traveling roller coasters still around. And it was the last year and the last spot that it was being set up, and that was the Houston Rodeo and Chili Cook-Off in Houston, Texas. And when we tore it down, we put it in shipping containers. Meanwhile, the shipping containers we put it in, we took the new roller coaster out, which was a spinning coaster. Nowhere near as good as the older coaster and whatnot. And the carts would spin a little bit here and there, newer and fancier. But the old roller coaster, like in the backdrop, there was a camera set up. As soon as you dropped, it would take your picture, and you had the chance to buy, pay a couple bucks and get it or whatever. But some of the pictures they have hanging up there, eyes popping out of their head and shit, pretty cool. But I wouldn't, the other guys, I was the ground man. I had to check every one of the stands, every one of the feet of the stands, that go up and hold it. I had to go and kick every one and make sure the shims were tight and shit, all on the whole platform, all 100 of them or whatever the hell it was. But I didn't have to go around the track. See, every day, someone had to do the groundwork and check all the blocking. That was me. And then two guys, usually, sometimes only one, they had to put a harness on, and then they had to literally do the whole track and check every one of the connections going around the track. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. And they tried their best to get me to ride it. Oh, you got to ride. Nope, 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 nope. I'll quit right now. I'm not driving no trucks or nothing. I'll leave this show. I'm not riding it. And I didn't have to. Normally, if you run rides and stuff, you gotta ride the ride that you run. Nope, wasn't going to happen. One of the only roller coasters I can ever remember riding, my brother, my true brother, the one I haven't seen in 35 years, Norman. See, we lived in Tampa, Florida. Busch Gardens was kind of in our backyard. It damn near was literally my backyard at one time when me and Kathy Finley had an apartment up there by it. You could hear the people scream and see them flying by on the coasters and stuff. But anyhow, Norman took me, his wife, his daughter, I forget, maybe dad, whatever. Dad didn't get on the coaster, I'm sure. But Norman talked me into getting on the damn coaster. It was called the Scorpion. And yeah, for someone that, I felt the sting. You could hold your breath during the whole ride, which was kind of cool. I mean, that is not that super long. But yeah, I'm not into coasters. Nah. But that was pretty much my first and last coaster that I remember. And here's the funny part. When I got off, I'm like, woo, what a head rush. And my brother looks at me and said, what's a head rush? True story. He looked at me and said, what's a head rush? And I'm like, damn. But as far as I know, Norman never drank alcohol. I don't know if he's ever tried cannabis or not. Couldn't tell you. I don't think he ever smoked it. He knows I've used it all my life. He didn't like the fact that I did, but not much you could do about it. I do remember one time, though, we had these VWs. They weren't the bus. They looked like pickup trucks. They actually were a flatbed, and they had panels that would fold up and make like a VW pickup bed. They were pretty cool. We had two of them. My dad worked with VW stuff, kept them running and everything. Anyhow, we used them for the sign shop. And we was living in Tampa, Florida. And this was before he built the sign shop and stuff on Trenton Street. This is when he just first starting out. And he was living outside of town, whatnot. Had a little shack out back, or well, not a shack, but a little shop. And I was working for him. And hell, a friend of mine, Norman never paid me a decent day's wage, ever. And he just never did. I couldn't afford pot. A friend of mine, Al, had given me an ounce for my birthday. And here's how cheap it was that I had to work for my brother. I couldn't afford to buy cigarettes. I got a Laredo machine in tubes, and I used to roll my own cigarettes. I don't know if you ever seen one, but a little brown thing, you open it up, you put your tobacco in, your filter in, close it up, put a tube on the end, slide it up and back, and you got a cigarette. And so Norman knew that, you know, I rolled my own cigarettes and all, and what I had to do to be able to smoke cigarettes, you know what I mean? And well, Al had recently visited and gave me that ounce for my birthday and all, you know, so I got the idea of, damn, Will, you okay? Yeah, no, on the Walmart thing, hey, somebody's got to remind me where I'm at the story, because I've already forgot where I was at. No, Will, I talked to her earlier today, first thing this morning, and she said that she can't get any more money, that they're stuck on that, and I told her, well, tell them to kiss my ass, I'll see them in court. And that was, you know, I'm honest, that was my exact words. And she said, okay, you know, whatnot. A little later, I called the office and I said, can you have her call me? Because I didn't say I wouldn't talk to her, that I wanted to talk to her. And I want to make sure what she's saying. If she's saying she don't care about what happened in that other state, Wichita and Kansas, that this is just for what happened in this state, and all she cares about these two cases, and the settlement is for them and them alone, oh yeah, I'm going to take it. I think $2,500 would be all right for not having to go and everything and whatnot, and I could still hire the lawyer or go do it myself for the one on the trespass. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that. So I'm hoping she calls me tomorrow and I can ask her. Because if she don't care about the other one in the other state, and she's not trying to slip that in there, yeah, I'm here. Send over your paperwork. Y'all got machines like that. Cut the check. If I need to, I'll drive down to the museum like I did, you know. But let's do this. So we'll see. She may not even call me until after the 4th, may not even call me at all. Oh yeah. So anyhow, I got the big idea of taking a little bit of pot and mixing it in when I started rolling my cigarettes. And after time goes by, after about, I don't know, a week and a half to 2 weeks, it was starting to be 50% pot, 50% tobacco. And I remember one time I was driving. We were leaving the shop, and I was driving down to the sign job. And my brother looks at me and says, "Jimmy, it smells like marijuana." And I looked at him and I says, "How the hell do you know what marijuana smells like?" And that was the end of it. That was pretty much the end of it. I mean, I continued driving and all. I just blew it off from that point, I probably told him, "You're crazy. It's my Laredo, tobacco, whatever." But I said, "How do you know what marijuana smells like?" Just like we got off the roller coaster. I said, "Wow, what a head rush." He asked me, "What's a head rush?" And I told him, I'm like, when you get a really nice, good hit of pot, dude, and you go, whee, that's a head rush. Just like I did on the damn Scorpion roller coaster. I got off and my head went, whee, like I just had a good shotgun off a joint. Did I want to do it again? No. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. But, I think that question caught him off guard when I said, how do you know what marijuana smells like? First time the first girl that I ever ended up sleeping with, long story short, met at KOA. I was living and working in the KOA, and her and another friend was camping in the KOA, whatever, anyhow. So we end up in the pool for quite a while, and then her friend and the guy that she had hooked up with, they take off, and then me and her, we go, and the only place I've got is my brother's car, and him and his wife's living inside the bus. And so we get in my brother's car, and I guess a little bit time goes by quicker than you think, and all of a sudden that the light comes on in the car, and it's my brother jumping in. We're in the back seat, her brows all down, this, that, and the other, and he knew her. Evidently he even knew her, but I thought that was pretty funny. I got busted by my brother trying to make out in the car. But funnier than that, that same evening, we went down in the fishing boat to fly and fish. Normally, any other day, they'd have enough people to make a trip. They didn't have enough people to make a trip that morning. Nobody wanted to chip in extra and go light, so we couldn't go out on the flying fish. They had a bunk room. That was my second thought. Third thought, Dad and stepmom's house. They're on vacation. Boom. Open the back door with a butter knife. Goes right into my stepmom and dad's bedroom, and into the rest of the house. Make it as far as the record player, put on a record, me and hers in there, just to get it and whatnot. And guess who come back from vacation? Yeah. Yeah, that was my very, very, very first experience. That right, David? But you got to admit, that's determination. What started at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon ended midday the next day. Mission accomplished. Might have got busted at the end of it, but mission accomplished. As far as I remember, my stepmom, she was pretty pissed. And as far as I remember, the only thing my dad told me is, I hope you use protection. I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that's all I really remember. Maybe I'm blocking other stuff out, I don't know, but I think that's what the only thing he said to me was, I hope you had enough sense to use protection. Oh, what do you mean busted? I don't have no criminal record. I don't have a criminal record. No. Attempted to possess cocaine. Everything I got's a misdemeanor. Yep. Sex ought to be a misdemeanor. The more a misdemeanor I get. But like this pot, the pot charge, you mean like on pot? Oh, heavens. Well, see, I wasn't actually having it when my brother caught us in his back, and he was going to work. But he did drop us off at the Flying Fish, which was the boat. And we waited and waited and waited, but they didn't get enough passengers, and they nothing, you know. So we hopped on the city bus, because my dad drove for the bus company. I had a pass, and so we didn't have to pay. And that's when, great idea, rode the bus out to my stepmom's house. So I got busted by my brother trying to have sex in the back seat of the car. But I guess daylight come quicker than I was, or till we got to that point. I don't know. By God, we were both determined from that point. Oh, I look back at it, damn, what we went through. What we went through. So where you been, Mr. Will? You still here? It's hard to believe you're here and you're not making no comments, especially after hearing them stories. Normally you'd have a dozen comments by now. You feeling all right? Have they been filtering comments and I missed a few? Damn, I don't remember. Damn, I didn't even see where Greg Tanner said hi. I missed that one, Mr. Tanner. Sorry about that. I hope you're still here. See, sometimes it filters out different messages, and I don't know why. That's weird. Oh, well, I guess it's been an hour and 50 minutes. Right on. Right on. Oh, I can't believe it's already been 2 hours. It's still light outside. I mean, yeah, it's still light outside. at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I can see pretty good. I mean, I can see the buildings are blocked down and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's not bright daylight, but it's not dark yet either. Maybe another 10 minutes, whatever. I look over here and it's still bright, you know. The earth ain't spinning away from it quick enough. I had to put that flat earth humor in there because Oh Stupid Ones sent me a thing about flat earth, you know, people with flat earth, and then a picture of a meth pipe. Just because they themselves quote Bible verses and smoke meth don't make them Methodists, does it? But you know, to accuse someone of something like that, the meth pipe to a flat earther. Why aren't we allowed to have our own opinion? You know? Why can't one have their own opinion on whether it's flat earth, half flat, half round, called a dome? Kind of like a snow globe. You ever seen a snow globe? It's got the flat bottom and the dome over it. A guy sued over flat earth and won the case. Look that up. Look it up. A guy sued about flat earth and won the case. Airplanes don't go for curvature. Look at these bridges. The 7 Mile bridge down in the Keys. Not any part of that was built to angle. It's all built level. How can that be? How can that be? And there's bridges longer than that built nowadays. Yeah. Oh, well, no. They've seen it. They've seen it. And I've seen it many a time. But they've seen it on television. Television. Which is on channels that are nothing but programming. See the big picture? Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, I had to hit that 4 times before it let me see the message. You're right about that. You're right about that. Only in your mind. Oh shit, they're showing you that now with this stupid AI and stuff. Okay, couple 1,000-pound codfish, and they got this scraper and they're scraping barnacles off of it while another guy's scrubbing it and shit. Yeah. It is so stupid, a lot of the AI that they put out there and all. Just so stupid. And if one has an open mind, you can see a lot of the AI. I mean, just common sense, open mind, you can see right through a lot of the AI. But they're getting so good and whatnot, Project Bluebeam, holograms, and that stuff, that they go fool a lot of people. Well, hell, they already have. Look what they fooled everybody. Well, not everybody, but look at all the people they fooled into doing something 5 years ago? Yeah, about 5 years ago. Oh, goodness. I wondered what he's into. He's being too quiet. Being too quiet. Well, my friends, it's about time to let me get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure that you sign the petition in the description, 420jim.com. Share it with others. Please subscribe and share this channel. It don't cost anything, but it would help bring awareness, and I'd appreciate that. Subscribe yourself, share it, hit the all notification button. That way, you never know when something's going to come up that I might go live, and I'd like to have you there with me. Please join me tomorrow. I'm here at noon and 7, whenever you can. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Peace.